fight fans. I am backstage with Elvin Brito. Am I practicing my Spanish okay, Elvin?
Beautiful.
All right. Elvin, tough loss to Luis Palomino tonight. Let's have you break down that fight for us, sir.
You know, it was a great fight. It was a real technical fight. We were both just trying to kind of figure each other out. We were trying to knock each other out the whole time, but you know, we were kind of going about it in our own way. I think really what it came down to, it was he was being more aggressive. He wasn't landing more, really, but he was being more aggressive and he was pushing the pace more, and that's really what got him the win. You know, we both got a couple good hits on each other. It was an awesome 5-round fight. You know, we threw down at the end there. It was, you know, we're like, let's do this, and we threw down at the end, and it was fun. I was smiles from bell to bell. You know, I really enjoyed it. I may have been having a little bit too much fun up there. You know, but I'm just ready to do it again. You know, Luis is a cool guy. Hopefully we'll rematch one time in the future, but obviously I gotta earn it. So I'm just ready to move on to the next guy. Hopefully Dave has somebody for me.
You know, it's hard to be in the moment. I'm sure you'll get a chance to go back and look at your fight again. Because, by the way, BKFC fight fans, there are no winners and losers in this sport. Anybody who steps into the squared circle is a winner, and don't you forget that. When you lose a fight, it's tough to come back mentally. But in your few minutes that you are here now, have you thought at all about maybe what you might have done differently? And again, it's something that they look at later, you guys. They spend a lot of time afterwards looking at it later because these guys are really smart and I really admire them and they put a lot of effort and work into it. But is there something you can think of? I know it's like right behind the scenes here, but something you can think of right now that you might have thought you might have done differently?
You know, I could have followed up more because I did notice that he wasn't, you know, when I did follow up, he wasn't really responding very well, and I was faster than him. And I think if I would have just been a little bit more aggressive and followed up more with my jabs, I was connecting some good jabs. If I would have just followed up more and pressed him a little bit more when the opportunities arose, I think the fight would have been a little bit different. It was still an awesome fight, but you know, that's one thing I definitely would have done different. I would have probably circled a little bit more because I really didn't have to move as much because he really couldn't hit me too solid. So I didn't have to use my evasive as much. I could have grounded myself and thrown more significant punches, but it is what it is. You know, it's a learning experience. Move on to the next one.
Were you surprised at all? Because it was his bare knuckle debut. He's a good fighter. I've known Luis Palomino since I was oh my God, shall I say it? I better not. I might get in trouble.
Like
since I was another hair color. Hello. I love you, Luis. So, were you surprised at all? Because, you know, bare knuckle is different, but I know, but Luis, you've been street fighting a long time. But were you surprised at all about his skill set or anything at all?
You know, Luis got good head movement, but I was actually impressed because I got good movement too, and my hands are fast. I was actually impressed at how good he was doing, you know, evading punches and you know, trying not to get caught with anything big. You could tell he didn't want to get caught with anything big, and he was doing a good job moving his head, and he was a lot more elusive than I expected him to be from what I've seen him. You know, I thought he was going to give himself up more, but he did a good job of not overextending himself and staying poised. You know, he did a great job. You know, I think it had something more to do with just, you know, mutual respect for each other as fighters. Yeah. But he did a good job with the head movement, and you know, he fit in pretty well. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing how he does in the rest of the tournament.
Not going to ask you who you're ready to face next because I know you got some thinking to do, but I just want to say that there are no winners and losers once again in this squared circle. Everybody's a winner just for showing up. I appreciate your time, and I wish you good luck on your next fight, sir. God bless you.